So yeah, hi everyone, welcome back to our daily LeetCode challenge series. So today is day 64, and today we are going to solve LeetCode problem 268, missing number. So this is like most famous interview question, and generally it is asked in multiple interviews. So let's see the problem statement. So this is an easy level problem, and we have given an array nums containing n distinct numbers in the range 0 to n. Return the only number in the large range that is missing from the array. Fine. So basically we have given an array nums of length n, and it will consist of a number from 1 to n, but there is one missing number that we need to find. So in the case 1, we can see we have array 301. So here 2 is missing, so we are returning output as 2. Fine. Similar way, in example 2 we have nums 0 and 1, so mostly size is 2, so 1 and 2 should be present there, but 2 is not present, so we are returning true. Fine. So similar case in example 3, like we have 9 6 4 2 3 5 7 0 1, so n is size of the array is 9, so ideally the elements should be present from 1 to 9, but here we can see some number is missing, so that 8 is missing, that's why we're doing 8. Fine. Comes out the constraint part. So like nums of length, like array of length is equals to none, like that we all know, and n can be ranged from 1 to 10 to the power 4, which is in the integer range, right? And num of I is always will be within 0 to n. Fine. All the numbers of nums are unique, so this is for sure, like numbers are should be unique. And in the follow-up it is given, could you please implement solution using O of 1 extra space complexity and O of n complexity. Fine. So that is the extra follow-up thing. Fine. So the thing is we have to find the missing number in the given array of the size n. So there are multiple approach we can do. First approach that we know, we can sort, like this is an easy approach that everyone's mind come. So first we'll sort the given array, and we will just match the index and the value. If it is not matching, that means that is a missing number, right? So, but that will be a big O of n, because sorting will take anyhow n log n, right? Even if we try to optimal, but it will take n log n, but we have to do in n, right? And time complexity. So for that what we can do is everyone must have learned about this formula in mathematics, like sum of n numbers, right? So we have formula n into n plus 1, right, which will give the total sum of n. So what we'll do, I'll going to use that mathematical formula here itself, right? So what I'll do, I'll take int sum equals to n into n plus 1, okay, divided by 2. So what it will do, it will give the total sum, right? So let's take the expected sum, right? So let's take in 3 in our case for the first example. So 3 plus 4, 4 3 is 12, 12 divided by 2, so total 6. So even if we going to sum this array 3 2 and 1, it is going to be 6, right? Similar way for 2, will 2 into 3, 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 2 plus 1 is 3, right? So by using this formula we are getting the total sum of the expected sum, right? Now what we'll do, as we have already have sum, now what we'll do, we'll just iterate over the nums, let's say n, and iterate over the nums, right? And what we'll do, from sum we'll simply minus that number, that's all, right? And here what I missed to take, let's take int n equals to nums dot length, basically the size of our array, right? So it will pick that and give that expected sum, In second scenario, like let's take it num and minus that, like current arrays value that we given in the total sum. So at last what we will have that missing number, right? So here we'll simply return sum. That's it. So this is going to be done in big of n time complexity, and as we are using the like constant space, so it is big of 1. Fine, let's submit and see the test cases. So yeah, our all 3 test cases got accepted. Let's submit and see the test case as well. So yeah, it accepted all 122 test case and bits 100%. That's quite good. So yeah, as I already told, space complexity we are using big of and constant space. That is the required follow-up here. So we have fulfilled that thing as well as the space complexity and time complexity that we are using, and like we are iterating once for each number. It is big of n, right? So this is the one of the best solution that I like mostly to apply. Other approach is that I told, like sorting, but it will take n square time or n log n, right? And other one more thing we can do is we can instead of using this formula, we'll again run one more loop. We'll take the sum of each numbers that is currently present, and one other loop which will run from 1 to till size of the array, right? And from that also we'll get the sum. If you like don't remember the sum formula, in that case you can run the loop and get the total sum, expected sum, and similar logic you can apply. That's all. If you know any other approach other than just 3, just comment it down, because there are multiple solutions for this problem. And even like mostly interviewer will ask, even if you give this optimal solution, they will ask more optimal solutions or any other approach, right? So yeah, that's all for today. Let's see your next video. Bye.